say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, good evening, folks. We're here tonight. Got a little mile here. Kind of say another monster mile. Milwaukee mile here tonight. Clean Racing League. Could be a pretty good one here. Fairly entertaining one. Qualifying just came to a close. We got Justin Carey. Gonna be the man out front. Amy Horn sitting there in second. Tom Richard up in third. John Ross there in fourth. Trent Ryan starts fifth. Abram Gostin going to be in sixth. Eric Anderson seventh. Vernon Marr is going to be up in eighth. James Rayburn there in ninth. And fourth, right at the top 10. Pretty good field here, too. Interesting. Let me hear who your favorite drivers are, though. Who we got out here? Oh, you're going to listen in while driving the 11. Okay, well, don't wreck. How's that? All right, don't wreck. Let's see, who's in the 11? Shane Calhoun. Hey, let me know if I said the last part right there, Shane. Calhoun? Hope I said it right. Calhoun. Give me a yes out in the chat real quick before you get out there driving. I said Calhoun. I said it right this time instead of Calhoun. Although Calhoun kind of rolls off the mouth a little bit, but Calhoun. I think you said it. We got some family members watching too. Hey. Oh, he must be he must be typing. He ain't going. Yeah. Everybody's going. Hey man, move. You got to go. That was pretty funny right there. All right, he's got the tidies. You know what would have made that paint job, man, wild there, Shane? If you would have put tidy whiteys on. That would have been funny. Could have went. I got the tidy whiteys truck. Man. Fix camera angle so we can. All right, there we go. Gives you a better look at some of the paint jobs out here. Got the tidy machine. Well, I have to say tidy white. Outlaw Desert Racing, though, man, out front. Scary. What's up, Paul? Tom's last name is pronounced Richter, not Rich. Oh, wow. Paul. Richter. Hadn't corrected me on his. I've been saying Richard all this time. You see, I look at some of these names. I appreciate the help, by the way. And it's like, I'm going to win. Reason I say Richard is because I put the H there, but Richter does make sense. H is kind of silent. I remember that. Richter. I have to keep saying it so I remember it over and over and over. Alright, pace car is going to be off. Mile track kind of flat here. Kind of gives you that New Hampshire vibe a little bit. Here we go, green flag. We're there tonight, racing clean racing league. Let's see how clean this thing can get. Oh, he's too nice to say something. Lap 1 coming around complete here. Justin Carey's gonna be the man in the wall. Are you kidding me? John Ross in the wall. On the front stretch. Got obliterated. Caution coming around. Let's see what happened. Get tagged. Lose it. Goes off into the turn. Side by side. Oh, truck inside of him got loose. Got into him, and then he just got. Oh, Shane got. Who was that? On his outside. Is that Richter? Yeah. What happened to him? Oh man, yeah, it looked like John just kind of lost it. Went up the track just a little bit. There. Boom. Crazy turn of events. Ow. Yeah. Unfortunately, that picked up a couple guys. They got Ross, Calhoun, Schroeder, Horn. Yeah, from one angle, it looked like Tom kind of wiggled, came down, got into him. But from the other angle, we saw there, John actually just looked like maybe the truck got tight up and then it just got together. Easy to do. Easy. You know, this place is so hard to pass. You got to try to make the pass early. And sometimes you got to be a little aggressive. And the problem with being a little aggressive, you saw right there, the truck kind of will get tight, shoot up the track, and you know, boom, you're done. Good week here racing. Got some more Xfinity cars tomorrow, more trucks tomorrow than Xfinity cars on Wednesday, and we got some dirt racing. Then we got the Browning Racing League coming up. Got a good week here so far. Gary right now is the man out front. He's loving it. Laps quick off, click off quick here. The bad thing is with this track is you're going to be night bottom. Yeah, John came up a little bit. Looks like he got a little tight. Truck came up. Those two men tried to just kind of pick up the same real estate, and it just don't work. Don't work. Like I said, one angle looked like Tom came down a little bit, wiggled. The other one we saw John, he just kind of just got tight that turn. And it can happen on this track. You know, you think you can get down there and throw it in low, and you will be able to. Problem is the middle of the turn, it's going to get tight and want to shoot up the track on you. Now you got to be able to catch it. Guys on your outside, really, right like that was, real easy to get into. Probably going to see it a couple more times tonight because this place is so tough to pass. You've got to make the pass somehow, some way. Here we go, pace cars in. Justin Carey and Tom Ricker right there behind him. Justin gets the jump on him. Tom says, I want to clear that guy. He does, Trevor Ryan. Meanwhile, back here, Vern's kind of running a little high side. Got Anderson right with him. Battle for the lead comes Tom. And on the inside, what I'm saying, you're either going to try to be aggressive early, but the problem is yeah, right there. Oh, okay, nice. Gathering secret intel, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, it's paying off right now for Tom as he makes a pass for the lead. He's bringing Trevor with him. Gary's going to fall back here to third. He called it that outside as easy to do. Through the field, there's the Smuckers, Old Cork. Rayburn. Aylen. Gobe. Palmer and them back here battling for 10th place. Smith. Smith behind him. Jacob Grant here with him. Kind of see how you glide around this turn right now. Duck. Man. Good race so far here. We got a mile style track. I say short track racing. As I always say, anything a mile or less, short track. Right now, good battle going on here for 11 to 12. Palmer's kind of a little high. As you see, Grant right now is taking over. He's going to take a 2 for 1. 3 wide. Yeah, that's not going to work in this place. Yeah, Schroeder's, he had to back out of that one. Garcia back. Got the Sharpie machine. Nice. Austin's back here. Ross going to sit back up to the front. What you'll see these little passes like this every once in a while. This battle for fourth. Everybody runs single file. Next thing you know, they'll just make those little passes. Got Eric Anderson, Vernon Marg right there with him. Anderson makes that pass. Up 3 spots already. Big hard charge to Ken Aylen. He's up 7. Says I'm digging. Noah Smith. That came from the field last week. Was or a week prior. All Tom out front though. Doesn't have a huge lead over Ryan, but he's got a lead. You don't have to have a big one here. Be consistent. Holding off Ryan right now. Guys, man, nose to tail. Justin Carey. Eric Anderson. Still back here battling. Old Court. Out here minding his own business. He's up 4 spots in 6. Got the duck him up machine. Jelly. Damn, whichever one. Oh, battle for the 4th. And Ern makes the pass. Ain't hanging out too long. Got some late plans with another race. Hey, okay. Yeah, switch back and forth, man. Hey, heck yeah. What, are you watching another race or are you participating in another race, Duck? But Eric Anderson right here along with it. Still ain't seen BB in a while. Damn. Rayburn in 7th. Aylin back here. Gold. This track, man, usually alludes to kind of single file racing after a while. Then you'll kind of get those little passes. You'll see a guy maybe come through the field, make a few passes here and there. For the most part, you do stay single file here. Oh, hanging out with BB, okay. Yeah, I don't get to see BB much, I guess. And it's like I've mentioned before, broadcasting, unless you just like hearing me talk, broadcasting is basically more league oriented. Like the league you're gonna watch. It's favorite drivers out. I've done this long enough to know that, so I haven't heard BB, like I say, but I don't do any leagues that he probably watches. That's the thing. I don't get to do the Friday nights anymore. Hey, but tell him I said, hey, man. Shout out, which one y'all gonna watch, man? Pretty clean racing league here. Hey, go for it, man. It's the funnest thing in the world. Get you a rig, get out here. Hey, come out here and join these guys. You want a clean racing league? Here you go. Light trucks. These guys may know how to put a show on. Right now, top 3. Got Richter, Ryan, Gary. Top 3. Arg right there along with it in 4th. He's got Anderson behind him. Cork's trying to hang on. Look at trucks out here, though. Get it, duck. Cork's right here with them. Yeah, I miss kind of doing Friday night whenever once. Like having Friday nights. It's kind of a flip side to it. Rayburn hanging on right here, 7th. And again, I go back to, that's what I'm going to see. See single file, guys kind of riding. Carry your tires up real easy here. There goes Shane. Truck's up looking too tighty right now as he's losing one fenders on it. Boss has been able to make it back up to 13th. Take a little bit of damage here as long as you didn't mess up the motor or the steering or anything like that. Paul Grant's falling back a spot. Austin's there with him in 11th to 12th. Smith's hanging on. All Richter out front in this one, though. Hanging on to that lead. So far, so good. Right along with some of these guys. Right here with Tom. Look how smooth he is. Got to be smooth at this place. You get in this truck and you try to overdrive these turns. Real easy to do, by the way. You just see how almost flat this place. Not a lot of banking at all. Very, very little. Not quite as flat as what New Hampshire is, but it gives you all those vibes because you got to go into the turn, back it up real easy, and then through the turns you can get real tight on you. And then even if it gets tight, you don't want to stab that throttle coming out because then she's going to get real snap loose coming out and money. He's actually shifting. Suppose look at Trevor Ryan shifting. And I never knew that too much here at Milwaukee. I know that they shifted like that. You can kind of see how this turn right there and want to snap loose. Chase it. Time it in. It's how to see these turns. You know, they don't look 100% oval. Like right there is a weird, I don't know, like a spear in the middle. Kind of like it straightens out. And watch right here. Kind of going around, right there. Almost looks like, yeah, right there. Kind of 100% around. Anyways, these both drivers look pretty good so far. You see them turn. Got to. You see how much RPM? Shift that. This is important right here. Where do you shift that? Shift right as soon as that truck gets straight. If he would shift probably even sooner, he takes a big risk on kicking that rear end down. See? That's what I'm talking about. Whoop! At least he's on pit road. And that's a perfect example of what we were just talking about. I mean, perfect example. Shift too soon, guess what? Oops, comes on around on you. So you got to hit that shift point just right. If not, you're going to spin the tires. Trevor Ryan paid the price. Wow. We should be alright. Got storm. Maybe it says 9 o'clock, maybe. See. Hey, if we all of a sudden lose it, you know what happened. I'll just let you know we got some storms coming. Yeah, I see them. Yeah, I don't do many of the money races anymore, man. I got some good leagues here. Got the Coast to Coast, got this one here clean, and the Browning Racing. Love it so far. You can tell right now these guys, I mean, we only have one caution early on. And they got it in their name, Clean Racing. I mean, some tracks, it don't matter how good you are, you're going to wreck. I mean, that's just all it is to it. I mean, our first race here, yeah, it was a bad track. Had a lot of cautions, but it was a bad track. Milwaukee's okay. It can be a tricky one. I think these guys may know what they're doing out here. We're fine. Oh, absolutely. If you find some good leagues, that's the money races, man. I liked them because the one I was doing was more like no holds barred. But it sometimes can turn into, what I'm looking for, demolition derby. Not to say that any race can't, but. All right, we got a pass coming on for 8th and 9th. Doston's looking. He's on the inside of Aylen. Excuse me. Go. Makes that pass. It's the kind of pass you're going to see, just one by one, knocking them off. Leroy Coe. Got John Ross right behind him. Jacob Grant hanging on the 11th. Smith up on the 12th. Trevor Ryan, he's trying to see if he can't battle back up to the front. Remember, he lost it coming out of the turn. Was riding with him. Aylen's up 8 spots. Hard charger here tonight. Fans on the move. Nice looking Dana truck. Blue and white one, that is. Oh, this guy up here with the Die Hard Racing. Tom Rickard. He's extending that lead. He's got a 1.2 lead over Carey, who's got a 6-second lead over Anderson. and a 2-second lead over Vern. So what's going to happen is if they have green flag stops, it's going to extend those even further. Oh no, Shane, they're not bringing out that many cautions. I mean, the first race here, that was all track. I mean, again, you know, I've said it a million times, even last season, the cleanracingleague.net here, they got it in their name, Clean Racing. And for the most part, they are clean. I'll say, you know what, 85%. Sure, there's that 15% or 10% of some tracks that are bad, but man, these guys out here show week in and week out. And right now, Milwaukee's not an easy track to get around, but for to have only one caution, unfortunately, you know, get caught up in there, Shane. I mean, it's a testament to what they can do. I like the rules. I like how they have it set up. It's a nice looking lead. I like the Browning lead. Run that on Thursday too. Those guys a little more headstrong on it though. They get out there and beat and bang a lot. But they got that Gen 4 car too. That thing's a handful. A lot of people like Gen 4. A lot of people like it. Pit stops, looks like Vern Mark. He's going in. Here he's hanging on. Oh, I hear the thunder. Anderson right now. So like I say, if we lose power or anything, internet, you'll know why, is we got storms in the area. Unfortunately, it needs to storm during the morning time. Here all the storms are been coming at nighttime and messing me up. Cork right now hanging on to 5th. Now you got second place man Kerry coming in. Okay. Kerry right now. Pit stops. When does the leader come in? Going to come in. Well, he's going to stay out. He's stretching this thing. Rayburn hanging on to second. 4th. There 3rd. Austin in 4th. Dillon in 5th. So far looking strong. Couple guys coming in pit road. And a difference in tire wear too. So some short tracks tire wear definitely matters a lot. And I think it's situational. See, we got Vern to come in. Kerry was running up front. What his lap time is this time. He's running a 30.97. So 31.9, a second faster. So from just that right there, tires definitely, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say probably 50. Means he'd have to go another 10 laps, Tom would. So if he's only making up a second, which I mean, he's having to go through a lot of lap traffic here too, that's going to slow him down. See that right there. Slow him down big time. All right, Doug, my man. I don't know, this one will probably be done by the time yours gets done. You guys are pretty quick. Appreciate you stopping by, Doug. Kerry that time ran a 39.96 to 32.10. So a little bit over a second. So the tires, yeah, they're going to be faster. But I don't think that's just got to be a heck of a lot closer what he is now. I mean, if he's like 8 or 9 seconds off, 10 seconds off, got what, about 12 laps to go, he'll be hard pressed to catch the leader. I think you're going to have to be situational when it comes to when you take the new tires and when you don't. Okay. Well, right now you can see Richard and guys up front. They're going for that 52 mark, 50 lap mark. That would put them definitely halfway home. Trying to keep an eye on where the storm is, folks. Right on top of us, so hopefully it holds off for another, I don't know, at least maybe 30 minutes, but I don't think it's going to. Hopefully the internet holds on for another 30, 40 minutes. At least get the race in. If it kills us on the interviews, hey, I'm good with that. Oh, he's quit storming here lately. Hey, Rayburn hanging on to second. Gostin right here in third. Fork up in fourth. Aylan hanging on to fifth. Leroy Cove up to sixth. John Ross been able to move it back up to seventh, but gonna have to pit. Oh yeah, I'm with you there, Shane. One stop, yeah, absolutely. Grant back here in eighth. Trevor Ryan holding on to ninth. Justin Carey up in the 10th place spot. Smith, who's been hard charging it most of the night, up to 11th. Schroeder there in 12th. Anderson hanging on to 14th. See those new tires. Close enough to a guy, man, it makes you look fast. Big hard charger here is Ken Aylan. Up 10 spots. Rayburn up 7. Cove up 8. Richter being the man out front. He's got lap traffic. See what he does so close to pit stop time. Does he push the envelope here? I mean, he's got a 13-second lead. He doesn't really have to push this if he doesn't want. He can just kind of mind his own P's and Q's, pick them off one by one, kind of wherever he wants on the track. See him doing it right there. Those running a little bit, folks. Richard been out front. Richter, my bad, Richter. Right now, Tom, he's doing what he needs to do over Rayburn. But then again, Rayburn right now is doing what he has to do, just hang on. Kind of see the difference. What 14 seconds look like. As Zach Gostin up underneath him? Yeah, battle for second. This will help out Ricker. Gostin moves up underneath, takes that spot away. Good move. We're going to click over here to about halfway home. So far, so good out here. Halfway point. One caution so far tonight. A lot of green flag stops here. Got Richter, Austin, Rayburn, Torque, Halen top 5. Jacobs on pit road. Gotta take those 4 tires of fuel. Okay, now we got our leader on pit road. Came in right at the 50 lap mark. Tells me he's gonna be like, all right, I'm hoping this thing goes green. Pit stop. I'm not quite sure what the plan is on Justin Carey or why he pitted early like he did. Too bad he can't drop a cylinder. That's usually what happens sometimes, man. The competition just gets up there. Guys get better, some get worse, some get neutral. You just never know. One thing is about it is, at least right now, a lot of these guys on here are clean. Some good racing out here. A lot of respect going on in the track. Now, again, I see it up here one way. A lot of drivers might feel a different way, but from what I can see on the track, and believe me, I see a lot of good, respectful racing. Got Vern back here battling. Now you got some guys on new tires, guys on old tires. Still some not made a pit stop. I'm going to have to make pit stops. Got Abram Gostin, Harry, Anderson right there with him. Here comes Gostin. Ooh, I want to pop that wall coming on. Ooh, it's easy to do. A lot of these guys now's when it kind of gets a little bit, what you say, hairy. You've got guys on new tires, guys on older tires, guys that pitted at different times, guys coming through the field. Gotta be careful here. Real careful. Harry has moved it back up. Now, I'm not quite sure about his pit strategy, because he's only 5 seconds out in front of Richter. I'm not quite sure about that pit strategy, but he's going to have to make another pit stop. And he's going to have to make that pit stop soon. Hey, there you go. Sometimes that happens too, Shane. Gary out front. Not quite sure what he needs to do pit strategy-wise. I mean, because at some point he's going to have to say, you know what, I got to make this pit stop. And he's losing time, about 7/10 lap. The more he stays out, the more he's going to lose. Gary's there with him. Richter, Anderson, Hard, Tom Ricker right now. See if we can kind of see maybe the distance between 3.7 seconds back. You can see it right there. That's about a turn. This thing Kerry could do is let that lap truck go. The more he battles with it, and I just let Tom just move right on in. So I'm not quite sure what Gary's plan is here. What he needs to do, he pitted at lap 35, so maybe he's feeling there's a caution coming. I don't know. 40 to go, and yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Say an update where the storm is. Right on the outskirts of us right now. If I had to guess, the storm's probably minutes away, 15 minutes away. And hopefully it gets us down to the end. Gary, though, still out front, kind of figure out what kind of pit strategy he's going to do. Ryan hanging on to 7th. Got Grant right there in 8th. Pork in 9th. Bob in 10th. Oh yeah, he's going to be short. I'm just trying to think of what he needs to do, because you've got to balance that between taking tires and fuel, because he's going to have to take tires and fuel. I mean, if he just takes fuel and leaves those tires on, he's going to lose ground. He's not going to make up anything. But you've got to have that balance between also having enough laps left to make back up the ground you lost, because you're going to lose a lot of ground. Probably go a lap down. See Richter right here on his back end. He's going to make short work of him here soon. Talk about lap times, what it takes to pass a guy, but definitely, 5-7 tenths is fast enough just to go right on by a guy. The problem is this track steel, you've got to set him up or you're going to get yourself in trouble. Hey, you can see it right there. He's definitely faster. Got to get up underneath him. Might be able to right here. He'll just, thought he might shoot down the inside. Shows you how tough it is to pass at this place. Oh yeah, he needs caution. Yeah. And I think you're right on that one. I think the caution is about the only thing that's going to help carry out. Now he still could come out of here with a good finish. Winning the race move, I don't think it's going to be the winning race move unless the caution flies. But I want to see it go green. I don't want a caution. Because hey, we're at the Clean Racing League. You can see Richter right there. He already got on the inside. Once he got on the inside, he's gone. Now I would think right now, since I just dropped this, I would come into pits. I'd get my 4 tires. I'd take the 35 laps I got left here, try to come back through the field or get back as much as I can, because at this point you're just going to sit and lose spot after spot after spot. Burns on pit road. I think Kerry right now should come on pit road. At this point, I think he should pit. That's just... And there you go. Yeah, that's a smart move, I think, right here. Because this right here gives him enough time to get back through the field. Again, is it a winning race move? No. Caution definitely is going to have. But it's going to save him from being several laps down and falling way back behind. I'm not sure why he took the pick strategy that he did to begin with. There you go. Comes back out. Looks like he's going to be around 6 or 7. He will go a lap down. He'll get that lap back. He'll be the first one on the lead lap. That's another good thing. Anderson is right there, but Anderson's not going to be able to get around him. Well, he might get around him, but Kerry's going to be able to come right back around him. I don't think he's going to get around him, so it's going to put him first truck a lap down. You can see Tom's right there, so he's going to get back on the lead lap. Kerry will. And he's going to cycle back around. So, again, at worst case scenario, he finishes what? 6th? Well, you know, when I talk about that, you know, you come in with a mentality of this is what I'm going to do in a race, fuel-wise. Unlike a road race where you can, pit strategy makes a huge difference. Where you want to pit. I used to when I ran road racing. That was one of the, besides the setup, which is very important. 2 was how long could I push the car to pit? Because, you know, there is no cautions online. There is in real racing, but in a GT3 style car, you have to worry about when you're going to pit as opposed to everybody else. And sometimes pitting at the right time is what you need. But on the oval side, you come in with a mentality, like you said. Sometimes it changes. You got to go with what the track's going to give you. You might say, well, this place is going to give me a lot of cautions. All right, I'm going to play the short game. Like here, though, the long game is probably where you need it. And that's what I'm saying. Justin played a shorter pit strategy than what everybody else, Richter and all those. And it's just not going to pay off, I don't think. Now, again, he's going to come out of here 6th at least. You see Anderson take over that in 7th. He might even be able to run down Cork and Ryan, get back up to 4th. And a possibility, he's definitely got enough time to get back to Rayburn and get 3rd. As you see him actually right there go around Cork, carries up to 5th. But does he have enough time to get Richter? No. He's going to run out of time to get there. I mean, well, we've got 28 laps, 27 laps to go, somewhere in that area, give or take. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure there, Shane. When it comes to oval racing, fuel mileage wise, I never was the best in the game doing that. I had to go off the calculators and all. Road racing, yeah, I could tell you how long I could go on a stint of tires and on the fuel, and how much the fall off was, and when I needed to go in and when I didn't, because I drove a lot of GT cars. But when it comes to oval racing, it's a different monster, because you've got to factor in the cautions. You got to factor in the track, how much the tire fall off is. There is tire fall off here at this track, but we already showed the difference between new tires and old tires. Yes, there is a difference, but it only is going to help you if you're close to a guy. Like where Kerry's at right now, to get to Richter, those tires are not going to help him. You can see the last lap, 30.82 to 31.74. He's almost a second, he is a second faster. The problem is he's 25 seconds back. And 25 seconds back, with 25 to go, you would think, well, then he's going to be all right. No, because as the run goes on, those tires start to fall off even more. So Kerry is not going to keep a constant, a little over a second a lap by the time the end of this one is. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, can he catch Rayburn? Can he catch Ryan? Yes, he's only 1.8 seconds back. He's only, 2 seconds back from Ryan. He can catch those guys and possibly get the 3rd. So, he's not out of the water without, getting a podium finish. I'm just curious on why early on taking that pit stop like he did. And he actually has enough time to get to Goston, depending on how well he gets through this lap traffic. See Rayburn right there in front of him. You just see the difference in tires The tires definitely are a huge difference here. He's going to go around Rayburn, no problem. Not even give up a fight. Ryan there, third. We'll see Kerry. Going to come up on Ryan. You can kind of see there Ryan and them on the older tires. You can see where their trucks are pushing. And you can just see the newer style tires there. Kerry, he's able to just smooth through the turn. And Ryan needs to understand the situation here. Kerry has to push it a little bit. He has to be aggressive if he wants to get to the front. Not going to make it easy on him, but short-lived here. Kerry's got those new tires, and he's just able to swoop right on by him. And Trevor Ryan tried to pinch him as much as he can. Now you got Gostin up here battling through it. So I think Kerry can get to the back end and get around Gostin. I feel like he's just maybe going to run out of time to get to Richter. Now, on the flip side, I have been wrong before. So we'll see. Yes, he does have the newest of old tires, but it's still, like I say, you got to look at these lap times. He's still... Kerry lost a lot right there. Well, no, he didn't. I remember before there was a second difference. I said the tire fall off. Kerry ran a 26 to a 58. So the tires are starting to fall off. He's still faster. Yeah, Richter might have the newer of the older tires. Actually, he doesn't. Actually, Gostin does. Gostin pitted on lap 54. Oh, he pitted actually newer than Richter. Richter pitted on lap 50, remember? Gostin actually has the better tires, old-wise. Kerry has the best new tires. Oh, we know Richter out there by himself. Hey. Oh, truck around. This might change it. Yellow flag. Oh, boy. Wow. This definitely, man, now mixes it up. See what happened. Tagged in the back, probably. Oh, yeah, he just gets hit in the back. Oh. Okay, so now this here's interesting, and you see now under caution, Richter says, I'm coming in pit road. If I'm Kerry, I'm coming in with him. Yeah, because I say, there's no way you can stay out. Unless you got about 5 other machines that's going to stay out with you. He did. He was in third. Yep. No, he actually, when he pitted the first time, I think he was in second. Yeah, there was no way he was catching Richter. He was either going to get second or third. Now it's interesting. Because now it's go time. 17 to go. Everybody's going to be aggressive. Richter's going to have to drive this thing aggressively. And I mean, just go. Plant it to the floor. Take off. Gonna be interesting now. Horn looks like it's holding off. See. Maybe give us another at least 10 minutes here. The only time I would ever say not pit in a situation like this It's like I say, if you've got at least 5 or 6 machines going to stay out behind you, because that way guys on new tires would have to come around them, and hopefully by the time they did, it'd run out of time. They'd run out of time to get to you. But if you stayed out and there was only another car or two, you're sitting duck. Yeah, definitely wouldn't want that to happen. Four's going to take the win. 4. About 34. Well, the good thing is, there's a couple good sides about being the leader. One, you get to start the field. Everybody's on new tires, but does Gostin run that thing off down into the turn? I think there's going to be another caution. I don't know for 100%. I hope it goes green the rest of the way. But at this point, you got to be aggressive. You've got to go. We're about to see, though. Pace car's about to duck off. You've got to be aggressive. Ryan has to go. Gostin has to go. Richter has to go. And you see Richter right there. Now, if Ryan can clear on that inside, he's got the preferred lane. He needs to use those tires. You can already see Carey there with him. But Gostin fighting back, and this is what Richter wants to see. He wants to see those guys battling. Justin Carey takes over the second place spot. Now does Justin got anything for Richter? Nobody all night long. Big battle happening back here around 3rd and 4th. Got Anderson and Gostin. Carey's not been able to do anything with Richter all night. Gostin's stuck on that high side, not where he wants to be. See the 43 there, Anderson. Oh, Trevor Ryan. Earlier, Trevor Ryan got caught up. Kind of lost it coming out of the turn. Now he's been able to battle back up to the front. For a good race. When I say be aggressive, yes, you got to be aggressive, but if you're over aggressive, you're going to tear those tires up. Even with 12 laps to go, you still could use them up. Dawson, though, he's trying to hang on for 3rd. I just don't know if Carey's got enough to get there to Richter. Nobody all night long has been able to. Trevor Ryan's going to make that pass. Eric Anderson. Oh, Richter right there. He might be feeling the heat just a little bit from Carey. I mean, Carey needs to use these tires. Yeah, and you can see it right there. Carey, man, he drove that thing off into the turn and was able to hang on to it. How in the world not lose momentum there? But you can see he's driving his heart out. It'll be in the back of the pack. I hear you, Shane. Right now, Tom Richter out front fighting for his life. Here comes Trevor Ryan. Tom's not had anybody, man, battle him hard all night long. One good top side there is Richter. He can still pace himself out front. You see him just drive that thing off down into the turn. Carey's there. Carey needs to figure out a way. Just so tough. Drive. You can see Richter right now. He's doing a little bit of mirror driving. That truck gets a little tight in the middle of the turn. And they're almost dead even. He gets a run off the turn. They're almost dead even. The last lap, 97 to 05. Trevor Ryan, though, this guy, holy cow. Better watch out for him. He's coming through the field. Oh, yeah. I mean, right now, Trevor Ryan is your man. Gary's sitting there going, come on, Lau, you kidding me? Gary brings the caution out. Wow. Losing it. He was on the verge of losing it all those last several laps. This might not put us in green-white checkered yet. Trevor Ryan, I'm going to tell you, Tom Ricker might want to look in his rearview mirror and go, who's this guy, Trevor Ryan? You said the caution was coming out in the back, came out in the front. Dang. Quite the opposite. So far, hey, well, man, we can get through this race here. Like storms maybe at least 5 or 10 minutes away from us, so that's good. No more cautions, we should be all right. Whew. Been an entertaining race though. Clean Racing League here tonight, Milwaukee. Typical Milwaukee track. You kind of spin around, lose it a little bit. They were going to have about 4 to go. Go back green. Maybe 3. I don't think it'll be an official green-white checker. Like to see. I think it'll be 4 to go. Gonna be interesting. Trevor Ryan got enough to get around him. At the 4. What 4 are you talking about? Keep saying 4. Who's 4? I don't see a 4. Need names. Yeah. Because even if he took the wave around, he's going to be stuck way back. He's not coming up here winning the race. He'll need a lot of help. Lights off on the pace car. Like I say, going to be 4 to go. 3 to go. But it won't be an official green-white checker. It said the Ford truck that took the wave around. But again, I don't see a number 4. Should be running a custom number on the side of his truck. So what name are y'all talking about? Oh, 4 trucks. Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about 4 trucks took the wave around. I got you. My bad. That you missed me up by saying 4 truck. My bad. Yeah, there you go. All right, pace car's in. Here we go. We're going to get crazy. Richter gets a good jump and he needs to. Ryan needs to drop down like now. Because if he loses that second place, he's going to have to battle. Caution out already. Now this is not what Ryan wanted to see. Wow. Burn went around. Not what Ryan needed to see. At all. Oh yeah. Truck's getting together. Boom, from there. Got caught in the wall. It's what Tom wants to see. The number 4 will be back next week. Well, this right here, I think, has really helped Tom out. This is not what Trevor wanted to see. Trevor wanted to see that thing go green. Because I think if Ryan would have had the green all the way, yeah. I only saw the one incident. Vern got in there, they got together, and then bam. Ryan still got a chance, but he's going to have to go. He was able to clear Anderson on that start. That's what Richter wants. He wants Ryan to have to battle with Anderson. Let him get away. Well, and I always say you got to be conservative, aggressive. Maybe at this part a little bit more aggressive. You're right. You got new tires. You got to get to the front. Right. You just got to get those tires. I mean, if you got new tires, you understand guys are on old tires. It's a give and take thing. Again, Clean Racing League, they got some rules in place. One thing I like, one of the rules is they don't tolerate a lot of boneheadedness. So if you want to go out here and try to push your way through the field, wrong. Oh, it has been a good race for a track like Milwaukee. Appreciate it, Paul. Tom's definitely there, and I think what Tom wants to see is get out front. He wants to see Ryan and Anderson battle, at least for a lap. If they battle for a lap and then Ryan gets away, I think Tom can hold him off for the next lap. So that's what he wants to see. He does not want to see Ryan clear Anderson right off the bat. Ryan clears him right off the bat, and he has 2 laps to have to deal with Richter. Or excuse me, Richter has to deal with Ryan. Yeah, that could get crazy. We'll have to see what transpires here. That's what old Richter wants to see. Ryan and Anderson battle it out for second. Got to try to time this restart where that happens.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Here we go. Still on the pace car. We'll wait where the storm is. Slowly and surely coming. One of them slow storms. Okay. Put the corner 18. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. I have to go green. We might check it attempt 1. I think we get 2 attempts here. Tom Richter has to get the start of his life here. Pace car's in. Richter does, but boy does Ryan also. Ryan is there. Ryan doesn't want to get caught on that outside, but he wants to push it down the inside. There you go. That is what Tom doesn't want to see. Because now you see him dive on the inside. Does he got enough to hold him off? They'll come to the white flag this time by. It's a tough place to pass, though. Rickard is out on the outside. Is he going to lose this thing? Ryan is there. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Tom Rickard drove it in. White flag one more time. Here comes old Justin Carey. He wants his third place back. I don't know if Ryan's got enough bite on that inside, but he's coming. Tom Rickard might lose this race on the final 2 turns. No, he drives it off into the inside, but will it get tight on him? He can drive it in the inside. It's going to be a drag race off of 4 as long as he doesn't get loose. Boom! Trevor Ryan steals it from Tom Rickard. Are you kidding? I knew if he got along there, it was over. Wow, what a finish to that one.
like if there's any sort of, if it comes down to the end, we said, you know what, you're going to go for it, I'm going to go for it, and hopefully we both end up on. I need 10, 12, 15 laps to kind of let the tires come in, and then I
Not too bad of a night for him.
all right, go deliver the message. Maybe you can like talk them down a little bit for me too.
Folks, it was a wild one there, and a definitely unexpected finish, because Tom had this thing in the bag most of the race, but Trevor Ryan coming home stealing it there at the end. For myself and everybody at the Clean Racing League, have a good night.